Welcome back, everybody, to Admiral Dreadnaughts, Grandpa Gaming, and this is episode 11 of our Italian Empire 1890 campaign. So I apologize for this video going out a day late. I did record an episode prior to this one, but when I went to go edit it all together, I realized the game didn't record. I got the voiceover, I got the sound, but the actual game footage itself didn't record. I had a whole slew of black screens. So, yeah. Entire episode went by. So to recap everything, we are finally at war. We are finally at peace with Spain. I did not have enough tonnage to complete the invasion in northern Spain, but that is what it is. France imploded the episode at the end of the episode prior, and they took southern Spain from us the turn before the implosion. We could have held out for one more turn. I would still control southern Spain, but that was just not to be with the implosion of France. We have a continuing war with Japan, where we have a war score of 14,000 for us and 11,921 for the Japanese, as the battle cruiser Asta, I think it was the Asta Valley. Let me take a look here. Yes, the Asta Valley, which was stationed down here at Mombasa, engaged a Japanese fleet out here in the middle of the Indian Ocean. We sank basically almost all their ships, and I had taken some damage with the ship, and as I was pulling out, they got one last lucky torpedo hit in, which sent my battle cruiser to the bottom. So we lost a battle because we lost the Asta Valley, but no big loss there, as I was replacing her anyway. The new battle cruiser is ready to go. But it still hurt. So it officially was a loss, though we did get a higher war score out of it. So we ended up with 14,000 points from sinking that fleet, and they got 11,921 for dropping the battle cruiser. And the good thing about that is we sank more than half of the Japanese fleet, so they're not going to be back for a while. I would love to get a peace with them, but it may be a while, as they are now down to 6 ships. They're building third, but we knocked them down to 6 ships after that one battle, so their fleet's gone for the time being. And on top of that, Britain declared war on us because they are allied to Japan. So why wouldn't they jump in? But we just did have one big naval battle with them over here off of Tunisia. And we scored 54,783 victory points to their 11,056 from that one battle. They got the 11,056 from sinking one of my newer heavy cruisers. No, my bad. They got one of my light cruisers, actually the ship of that class name, which is the... No, they didn't get the ship of the class name. Which one did they sink? No, it was the Matera. The Matera class. We only built one Ravenna. So the ship of the name, the Matera, was sunk in that battle. Saga 2 is up and running, replacement for the original Saga, and Piovoso Giorno, which is a member-requested ship, is being constructed and that's 5 months away from being finished. So after all these engagements, I do now have my fleets on their way back to their respective home ports, except for the La Spezia fleet, because there's a British fleet there blocking them from getting to the port, so they're on their way to Naples. My bad, they're on their way to Tunisia, actually, the port of Tunis, because that's a pretty big port, and I'm finally going to get the 1920 refits put onto my fleets. It's going to knock my ships down for a few months, but I think it's worth the effort to get the upgrades into the ships. All right, I think that covers everything for right now, so I will be back. We do have a meeting engagement out here in the Mediterranean, as I'm trying to get the Berbera fleet back down to its position on the east coast of Africa. So many British ships in the area, it's just hard to move around right now. But one of their battle fleets, looks like their main battle fleet, is caught up to us. And they have us out tonnage by quite a bit here. And they got a lot of destroyers. This is going to be a close range engagement for the most part, I think. But they got the Exmouth and the Malaya, look to be the same class. Have irresistible class battleships, over 33,000 tons, which got me by about almost 10,000 tons. 6 dual batteries of 14.5-inch guns. Caligula has 4 dual batteries of 13s. We may have an issue here. And their heavy cruisers are heavier than ours. I still have the Brenta, and I still have an Arno class in service here, and that's a 9,000 ton heavy cruiser. Newer light cruisers are heavier than that. Their light cruisers are heavier than that. This is going to be an interesting fight. We've engaged the British battle fleet at a range of around 20 kilometers. And we're going to have issues here because all of my ships are basically low on fuel, which is not a good thing. And I'm hoping my destroyers behave this battle. Yesterday, when I was trying to shoot the original episode, there was a game update, and there was another one today, where my ships were not following orders at all. My destroyers, which I had on screen, kept moving over to battle line, and they would not stay on battle line. So I'm hoping that changes for this battle. Thankfully, all the ships in this fleet, I think minus the destroyers, are veteran crews. But even the destroyers have veterans among them. So veterans, trained. Okay. Jesus should have more than a trained crew. She's been around a while. Doesn't look like we're getting any random shots in there. We're going to try to keep us as extreme a range as possible. Even though they do have bigger guns than us, we do have a longer range because we do have the Mark III guns on here. Reload at 50 seconds. Even my heavy cruisers are firing with their 10-inchers. If they wouldn't ram into each other while getting into battle line. Hopefully we can get some early hits on their battleships, but I'm not thinking so. Sail more this way. I want to try and keep us at as much range as possible. I think they're going to close in because of all those destroyers and light cruisers, but we'll keep the distance as much as we can. There we go. Partial. Just a partial, but at least we finally got a hit on. You guys can go aggressive with your torpedoes. And my secondaries are opening up now, so they're closing the distance pretty quickly. They're firing HE instead of AP. My main shifted. Keep the mains on there, please. When you're getting close enough to launch, you basically are. Just out of range. Closing in. Destroyers, go HE only, please. Close the distance pretty fast on us. And I can't make better than 12 knots with everybody on low fuel. There's a good hit. Looks like we hit the light cruiser though. You guys are supposed to be screening, not closing in. But, okay. Whatever you guys want to do. I got replacement destroyers built for you already. sent your torps out, and you sent them out a torpedo boat. Really? And those are not going to hit anybody at random. She's about to eat that spread, and she just has friendlies heading towards her, too. She ate that pretty well. Let's detach you and have you start retreating. I don't need to unnecessarily lose. It's gonna be you. Any of my destroyers. More torps chasing in on her. Ooh, that was actually... Here comes even more. You know, as long as they're throwing their torpedoes at my destroyers, that means they're not being tossed at my main battle line, so... It looks like Xmas trying to increase the distance on us. That's good. We have a lower chance to hit. Please focus on the destroyers. Naro, focus on that heavy... Focus on the links. And then with the Guglielmo Pepe. Ooh, damn, Brent is flashing off. Not good. Detach. Get out. Brent is one of my veteran crews, too. There go the rear turrets. Looks like it got contained, though. Good. Shift your secondaries over to Tannet. Release torps. Yeah, it doesn't look like we had any torp hits from any of them. So I think they fired them all at the escorts. Start getting boys out of that fire. There's sworn I ordered a smoke up already. Alright. And Giuseppe's about to eat a ton of torpedoes right here. It's really opened up the distance. Huh. I think it was all the torpedoes might have made them shift. So, Dalton, you about to get hit? Yeah. Or amazingly enough, no. Okay. Rena just took a hit. You retreat separately because you're flooding. These torps are making it back to us. Looks like it's going right through the middle. Ooh. These just took a hit. Let's break you off. You know what? You're not flooding too bad. You can And your gun just let's keep you around. Just correct your aim. More torps coming. Nairo took a hit also. I'm going to crash into the Pisa. Looks like that's a fast-moving torpedo. For a long-range torpedo, that was moving faster than my fast torpedoes. All my destroyers are armed with fast torpedoes, and they are not moving at that speed. Like a battle I should have not taken. And there goes the Pisa. But she's really not worth any points anymore. If I could drop one of these battleships, I'll be happy, man, and pull out of the fight. I don't know if that's going to happen. We got some damage on the Exmouth, not much. Our pace now. Maybe. It's not. Tanao's got engine damage. I don't want to lose the firepower. Honestly, they sink my ships. They'll be saving me some money. This fleet has a lot of the older ships in it. Pens. How much armor do you have? 2.8 to 15.2 inches, so really not that much. Should be penning that easy, even with the HE. Maybe not. Nope. EP should be blowing through that, though. to put you guys back under AI control here. Same with you. Might as well get them back into the fight. They still got torpedoes, so we'll let them do what they want. You'll lose so much of its aim. So now focus on the X-Smith. I'm surprised about is they're not focusing on my battleship. I view my light cruisers as more of a threat. I don't have the torpedo range to hit them. The escorts again. Napoli. Focus on the red pole. Genoa. Focus on the Morning Star. Shots just went over the top. Oh, they could barely reach out to these. Okay. Focus on the X-Men. You focus on the Lynx. There we go, finally got some good hits there. They got some in return. Oh, she's flashing. We're not fully cooking. That sucks. There we go. That was a good hit right there. Beautiful. Like they're turning it towards us. They're trying to get closer. I don't like it. The 7 knots of speed is really killing me, but I think it might actually be helping us at the same time. Ah, please throw out some smoke. Oh, we took out all of her main gun ammo. She's trying to get in. That or she's trading. Oh, she's trading places with the X-Smith. Makes her an easier target. So slow. I don't think the smoke helps, but we'll see what our destroyers do. They're moving back in, but it's going to take a while to get in there. Might accidentally hit the X-Smith also. They're right next to each other now. There you go. Get that volley off. Any overshots should hit the X-Smith also. Not too much damage on her. Malay is almost finished. She needs to keep flooding. 7% float. 5%. Keep flooding. Keep flooding. You got so much tonnage. 1%. Goodbye. And Napoli took a hit, but to be expected. Let's get our guns onto the X-Smith, please. Secondaries onto the Edinburgh. Napoli, focus on the Edinburgh. Genoa, same thing. And Tenaro. They're closing the distance. This is a kill or be killed fight. I'm not going to be able to escape, not with the low fuel. The Caligula can make it out. Nobody else can. Used up most of our AP ammo already, too. Which hasn't been in the port, so she hasn't reloaded since our last fight. No repen, no looks like we got a little flub. I don't think it came from that hit. We got too many ships focused on the Edinburgh. Napoli, you stay focused on her. And we'll fire on Argyle. Naro, fire on the Hogue. They do have torpedoes. I'm not going to be able to avoid those. Oh, there we go. Good hit on the X-Smith. Drop the battleships, the rest might disengage. Almost in your torpedo range. Go aggressive with your torpedoes, just get them out there. Force them to turn. You know, just ignore torpedo. You're sent out. Yep, and it looks like one of them might strike the Edinburgh. Don't be a dud. Nope, it's going right past. She's maneuvering. Dato, how are you looking? Not too hot. And there goes the X-Smith. I weren't paying attention. And she is cooking off also. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're definitely getting the better of this exchange. Caligula, put all your guns onto the Edinburgh. She's right there. Trying to get some damage on the heavies. And she just ate a torpedo hit. Good. Flooding. There we go. I'm not going to go chasing after the rest of their fleet. Actually, destroyers start pulling out. We force off. It looks like they want to disengage now, so I'm going to allow that to happen. Because we don't have fuel, we got no speed. I got to put these guys into port fast. Start making the refits happen. Edinburgh's almost gone. Argyle is taking like next to no damage. Who's firing with the Argyle? You know, you've got a veteran crew. I expect better of you guys. There we go. She's finished. Not flooding particularly fast, though. To be honest, this battle could have gone a lot worse, but I think a lot of them were low on fuel. Yeah, he's low fuel. They're as bad on fuel as we are. That should have finished you off. 11% structure, 10% float. She's finished. How she still float is beyond me. Percent float. Keep going. Keep going. 3%, 2%. One of the battles I wasn't able to record yesterday, I actually had a heavy cruiser from the British survive a fight with 0.9% of float left. I couldn't goddamn believe it. Didn't I tell you to retreat? Yeah, but you're not going to make it out. The CL line's coming in behind us. Not surprised I haven't asked for a cessation yet. Now play all your guns on the Argyle. Look at this. Same with you. Don't fire back there. It's no point. Hogue looks like he's going to make it out of this fight. I'm going to issue the retreat, and I'm not going to hold you all here for this. It's going to take a while. Well, that was interesting. So, I did lose the Tenaro on the retreat. As soon as I stopped recording, the destroyer division came in on another torp run, which allowed me to sink one or two more of them. But they got the Tenaro in return. That is what it is. I'll just build another heavy cruiser. So we lost. The Brenta has medium damage. Tenaro's been sunk. The Pisa has been sunk. And we lost 3 of the 5 destroyers. Total crew loss of 2,316 men. We took down the Malaya, the Exmouth, Duke of Edinburgh, damaged the Argyll, and sank the destroyers Restless, Nymph, and Tannet. For crew loss 4,231. So we lost 5 ships to their 6. Gaining 33,551 victory points to their 8,196. Which shows you how little value some of these ships have anymore. The Tenaro's worth way less than the one light cruiser I lost in the fight I did not show you. So, yeah, I don't mind losing these ships at all. They don't really cost us that much. All right, we have ourselves another battle. I'm having an issue trying to get my ships refit. Now my ships are important repaired. There's so many British fleets in the area that I can't even initiate refits because all my ships keep getting drawn into battles, and this is one of them. I've been withdrawing from all the battles, trying to give myself the time to refit my ships. It just has not happened yet. So we have the heavy cruiser Renault. I can't see the names on here, but the heavy cruiser Renault and the light cruiser Ravenna going up against a heavy cruiser from the British and a light cruiser. So basically an even-on fight. Find them real fast here. Normally I wait until the distances are closed before I record, but I forgot to record the pre-battle entrance. X10, we're near each other. Aggressive with our torps. Spotted southeast. Oh, now you're firing. There they are. That's out of range of our light. Broadside. And let's drop to 20 knots. Until I get the refits, and the Ravenna is not going to have a faster engine speed. I still don't even see their light cruiser. There it is back there. Good hit. It has that heavy cruiser hull I like, but I can't use anymore. I did not look at the armament before the fight. It's a triple turret in the rear. Singles on the side and a double heavy main. Kind of an odd design. Interesting though. This looks like a light cruiser killer. And she moves fast. She's moving a lot faster than we are. flooding her, so she should be slowing down now. I gotta get these ships in to get the better range finders on them. I do have better range finders now. We just gotta get them in to get them on there. I can't do that while they're repairing. Maybe I can do enough damage to the British fleet to force them out of the med and give me some breathing space. Now light cruisers just staying away from the fight. I don't blame them. Though it's a heavier light than mine, I don't think it wants to come into the fight, though. Poor showing for British Navy captain. Why are shots landing so far off? Our aim's getting worse. Are you turning away? Kind of. Let's increase our speed by a little bit here. 98%. I want to see what type of speed this ship makes. Identified Abu Kir. She makes almost 30 knots of speed. Really? That's got to be an expensive ship for that speed. Detonated a torpedo. Too bad it didn't blow the entire ordnance load. Don't fire anything at the light cruiser. It's not worth it. Shots are way off. I don't know what she's doing to keep throwing our aim off, but she keeps throwing our aim. Turning into us now. You want to come in on a torp run? Possibly. Maybe she's just trying to get more of her secondaries to bear. I don't know. There we go. Now we're getting some good hits. Just made a bad mistake, Abukir. We got some rudder damage on her, too. Even with rudder damage, AI ships seem to have an abnormal amount of steering ability. Ooh, nice broadside there. Down to 20 knots. Give me 5-degree left rudder. We're in her torpedo range. We need to get out of it, but she's probably already fired. We have a 100% aim on our guns now. Aim and watch the shots still go off. It's 100% XCOM aim. The light's coming in behind us. Ravenna just took a hit. Not bad though. Rudder. Yeah, it's just trying to turn out. Here's the torp. Past our bow, please. Not gonna happen, damn it. Just a reverse. Nope. Be a dud. Of course it's not. The damage my engine doesn't look like it. Alright. Just did a lot of damage to me with that one torpedo hit. I should have known that torpedo was in the water the moment she started turning away. Here we go. Let's get some vengeance hits, get some more flooding on her. Where's our torpedoes? There they are. One of them looks like it might strike. This one, no. It's going to go past the stern. This one may have a chance. I didn't think it was, but it looks like it does. No. I'm going to miss. Not fast enough. Darn it. She's coming in on a chase, really. And she's hitting us a lot. Oh, you're getting ready to fire your bow. It's going a lot different than I envisioned it. I'll get this heavy cruiser finished so I can turn on that light. She'll go down fast once I finish the heavy. Ooh. Focus on a Penelope, please. You firing there, you're getting through 15 inches of armor. You tell me 6 inches can penetrate 15 inches? No, they shouldn't be. It should be bouncing right off. Smoke up, please. Not letting you get away, Abukir. You picked this fight, not me. Go AI control and see what you can do against the Penelope. That might be a bad choice on my part, but we'll see. Evans. 36 seconds. Are you kidding me? Hard over. Those are bow tube. Get a port tube on her. Yeah, too bad our bow didn't fire. It's taking some serious hits there. Where the hell did that torp? Oh, they fired a torp at the Ravenna. I wasn't tracking it. All my secondary ammo has gone along my torpedo ammo. Are you kidding me? Oh, there goes the Abukir. Now she's flashing, doesn't mean she's done. That was her main gun, though. The Renault's gone, too. Ravenna, let's start getting you out of this fight. basically just took... Oh, you know what? We're not pulling out of this fight. Yeah, we gotta. Our engines are damaged. We're flooding. It's 2 heavy cruisers I'm down now out of my 5. Alright, we're pulling away. They're pulling away. Just gotta wait for the distance to open up. That torp actually gonna hit? It may actually hit. Nope. Just back past the stern. Let's end this fight. Well, thankfully the Abu Kir was worth a little bit more than the Reno was. Not much more, but still worth more, so we did win that fight. That's good. We lost a lot more crew, though. 1,240 crew. That's a... We don't train a lot of crew, so that's a big hit for us. And it looks like the Argyle and the Hogue are still in the Med. I thought they would have pulled that fleet out after the battle, because they're both damaged from the last fight they had. The Caligula has already been into dry dock for repairs. They haven't got the refit on her yet, but she already got her repairs done. Along with the Destroyer Soldato. Oh yeah, we're going to sink these 2. I made a mistake. I thought the Caligula had already been into dry dock for repairs. She's part of my Africa fleet, which has not been to dock yet. So, low on AP ammo, which doesn't really mean much. They're heavy cruisers. We can drop them with HE. What's some damage? Hopefully we can sink these fast. Now, these British CAs always seem to have a lot of plot armor on them, though. Hogue is finished. I'm going to finish the Argyle. Those torpedoes look, one just blew in the water. Huh. You only got single launchers on you. That's going to completely miss. Used up all of our AP already. Beautiful hit. I'm surprised they left these in the Med and didn't try to get them out. If that means I can hunt down the rest of the light cruisers that they had out here. Soldato, get the hell out of there. This should be the kill shot, hopefully. No, really? We gotta hit her in the bow. She's flooded on her lower decks except for the bow. Got 8% of her float. This happened during the episode that Was not to be. This happened. There it goes. That's another 10,734 victory points for us, and they got 23 for knocking out 55 of our crewmen, which I think mostly came off the Sedato. All right, we have a coastal defense mission here, where the Brits are going after one of our convoys. So it's being defended by the Saga 2, which is one of the new Matera class light cruisers, and 3 of my destroyers, the Euro Giovanni, the Serbi, and the Gelato. Euro's a new Maron class. Maron class, and Gelato is a Gelato. I mean, it's kind of old now. And there's the Grafton, Good Hope class heavy cruiser. 1 duel. Okay, it's like the heavy cruiser we just fought. Maybe the Saga can take care of this? But we do have the broadside of 4 7-inch guns. We should be able to handle this, especially because they're only escorted by the 1 destroyer. Yeah, let's get into this. So we've engaged the enemies at a range of just about 8 kilometers. And I did not realize how much speed I gave the Matera. She's moving at flank speed of 28 knots, even with the rougher waters. And drifting. She is drifting. It's the first light cruiser I built that can drift. Alright, destroyers. I'm going to let you guys go AI control and go do your thing. Avoid their destroyer. Don't want to get into a torpedo exchange with her. All my torpedoes going at the heavy. Turn these off. You get the 7.9s on here, so hopefully they can do some damage on this heavy cruiser. Let's put our casemates onto her, even though we don't have many. Yep, already doing that. We'll put everything onto her, she's right there. She's coming in for a torpedo. We might actually be moving faster than she can torp us. I'm moving a little fast for my aim. She's blocking our shots and doing a lot of damage to us. What the hell is she armed with? There are torps. How the hell did I lose sight of the heavy cruiser? What the hell? How the hell is this destroyer doing so much damage to me? Or am I taking hits from my own? Oh, good God. I got friendly torpedoes heading towards me, and those are not going to hit that destroyer. Have a regular crew and you can't hit the damn destroyer, which is right on top of us. And she's penning the hell out of me. What in God's green earth? Okay, I like the design of this light cruiser, but it is not performing. She's about to ram us. my destroyers doing? How the hell was this destroyer that strong? It is just ripping through my armor. Alright, let's start retreating out. This is not good. I think I'm about to lose the Saga too. I do not like this hull design anymore. Especially with a regular crew, she should have been able to do some damage to this destroyer, but she is not. Everything's just missing. This is not cool. What the hell are you guys doing? Get in there and help. Usually when I put the destroyers on AI control, they just go do stupid stuff, and this time they're not doing stupid stuff. You guys are aimed, you can fire at any time. Why are you not firing? This destroyer's right on top of us and we can't touch it. Is she ramming us again? No. What a poor showing for the Saga. Yeah, it looks like she's gonna go down. Even with the best flood protection and damage control I can put on my ships, they do not take flooding. There she goes. Our ships just can't handle flooding like the AI ships do. It's disgusting. Warps reloaded? No, not worried about that. We're going to go right past you and go after the heavy. Yeah, we can't hit her, but they are hitting us like it's nothing. Ooh, there's a good hit. Put her down, please. Still got 11% of her float. She's going to survive. Oh, no, she did not. Good. But the Saga 2 is worth quite a few points. I got to do some damage to the Graft in here. That's one of my newer light cruisers. And that was a horrible showing. Causing fires, at least. Not much damage, though. Haven't actually done a torpedo attack in a while. Get those tubes. Start aiming them. Those are 30 knots, really. Just for the speed these heavy cruisers get, their engines have got to be expensive as all hell. Move up the flank. Hero, give me an aggressive launch on her. Lotto, give me a normal launch. She actually launched on us, really. I'm not avoiding. Am I? Drift. Ah. She ate 3 of them, good. Lotto just launched. Giovanni, let's break you off and chase her. Get a different angle. That was on a normal launch, but her torps just went in a completely bad direction. Oh, and there goes the Grafton. Whew. Alright, Vengeance sinking, thankfully. Yeah, that light cruiser is worth almost 7,000 points. This heavy cruiser and destroyer together only worth 10,199. Ship that gets 30 knots. How's that only 179 million? Yeah, my cruiser's 300 million. How the hell is this heavy cruiser, which is heavier than mine, only 179 million? Whatever. Some parts of this game I just don't understand. Alright, we have another convoy defense here. And we're going up against the same type of heavy cruiser we just fought. Though it's older, it's got the same armament. It's a 1919 refit. And the destroyer going up against the San Jacinto 2, the Varangian Guard 2, the Intrepido, and the Simone Schiaffino. So the light cruisers are both Milanos. Yeah, class double refit Milanos. Last refit was in 1910. It's now 1922. So, yeah. Torpedo is a new Maranglace, and this is a Gelato. This is going to fall on the destroyers to finish this one, I think, but we'll see. Alright, so this heavy cruiser actually popped in behind my convoy. Looks like it's trying to avoid our ships completely and go after the transport. So we're going to rush in the destroyers while the light cruisers try to catch up, as these do not have a lot of speed. I got moving at full, which is 17 knots. Like I said, these heavy cruisers theirs get like 30 knots, so gotta get some flood damage with torpedoes, hopefully. Slow them down enough to get the light cruisers to finish it. Start heading this way. And move at flank speed, please. We gotta get that distance closed. Even though the Varangian Guard and San Jacinto have good crews on them, it's their refits. They do not have good aim anymore for what they're fighting. Looks like she's turning away because the destroyers are coming at her. Where's their destroyer? Yeah, she's going after the transports. Got to cross this way. March, the destroyer's going to pop in somewhere back here behind us and go for the transports. This is more important than the last battle because I got 14 transports in this convoy. The last one was just a 1. Oh, there she is. There are a few torpedoes. I don't want you wasting them on her. I just take a hit from my own guns now. She just launched. Torpedo's gonna force me off course. Ugh. Is she doing all that damage to the torpedo? She might be. She's done a good job of forcing me off. There we go, finally starting to get some hits on her. There it is. How the hell do their destroyers have such good aim at such high speed and mine don't? And a flash fire on their torpedo. Don't lose your torps, please. Lose your ammo? I don't care, but you lose your torps, that's going to be an issue. How many guns does she have? She's really not any more heavily armed than I. Yeah, she's got 4 guns on her. How the hell are their destroyers so dangerous? Some I just don't understand. You know what? Gelato, fire your torpedoes at her. Torpedo. Gelato class, but... No, she's not. She's got the good launcher. You know what? Don't fire your torps at her. Well, it's too much speed to catch up to this heavy cruiser now. Now, you know what, torpedo, fire your torps at her. This is getting annoying. Get your torps off before you sink. This is... How the hell can we not hit her? Get your torps out. This tarpon finally went down. What the hell was up with that destroyer? We could not hit that thing for nothing. Gotta get this thing off my transports. Economy's bad enough. They'll need to start losing transports to the British. And they should be on low fuel. Unless they're refueled down in Africa. They got nothing in the Med to refuel at. Back to flank. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, aggressive launch on those torpedoes. Get them out. Just get them out. I don't care if they hit or not. Just get them out. I'm going to lose all my transports. Schiaffino can't even keep up with her. My light cruisers are definitely not keeping up with her. Oh, this is ridiculous. Alright, Schiaffino, get out of here. You're done. How the hell are they building heavy cruisers with 30 knots of speed is beyond me. Then again, the French were doing the same thing. Transports are firing back, but they don't fire back as effectively as enemy transports do. You can't even get in range. What a friggin' fiasco. See, when we go after their transports, they retreat in a nice, orderly, long line. Ours are just running around like chickens with their heads cut off. They didn't even move away from the fight. Get some flood damage on her. She's got some flood damage, but it's not slowing her down at all. This is ridiculous. And, you know, she's right in ignoring my light cruisers. She really is. But we can't even distract it. Gotta keep trying to close in on her. Here we go, some more flooding. Slow her down. Doesn't even look like it slowed her down any. She should be slowed down a lot more now. Taking out so many transports, this could be a precursor to some land fighting in Africa. Now we're not even getting hits anymore. As soon as I say that, we get one hit. And she's somehow getting her speed back, even though she's got flooding. Should not be moving as fast as you are anymore. There we go. Rudder damage, but not engine damage. We had 14 transports. We're down to 5. It's ridiculous. And we still can't catch up to her. No, you got 38% float left, and we can't catch up to you. There's something wrong there. You're too deep in the water to be moving like that. And they got all of our transports. We got 2 left, but we're not going to prevent her from sinking them. Oh, there to go. She is dedicated to getting those transports. Watch, she's gonna sink this last one, turn her guns on us, and we're gonna go down like nothing. If it wasn't for that destroyer doing what it did to us, we could have got some torps into this thing. And it moved almost, just moves almost as fast as our destroyers do, which is scary. Let's take it now. Enough of her crews and remove her secondaries. That doesn't mean much. Guess we're going to take her down by crew loss, if anything. You did not take that much of a hit, Varangian. Yeah, you see that? Now they turn their guns on us and it's one-hit kills. Oh, so I got 2 more transports back there. I thought he got them all, but basically did. Wouldn't be surprised if our transports did more damage to their guns than we did. We still haven't even caught up to her. She's got 8% float left. And we still haven't not gotten fully broadside of her for a torpedo launch. %, float. Put a torp into her. Oh, we did launch. When the hell did we launch? I didn't see it. The amount of abuse this thing is taking right now. Doesn't even have any structure left. Finally, had to make it surrender. Jesus. That was disgusting. That was fucking disgusting. It's a victory for us because we sank the heavy and the destroyer, but we lost all but 3 of the transports. I am so disgusted right now. Man, we have so many convoy defense missions for this one turn. Here's our next one. We got a heavy cruiser and a light cruiser and a torpedo boat from Portugal backing up the Winchester from the UK. And what are you armed with? 2 7.3s, 4 5.5s, 24.3s. Less than 3,000 ton light cruiser, so that's very old. Winchester. If this is the same class as what we were just fighting, they're disgustingly hard to kill. They're going up against the Perugia and the Palermo, both of which are Perugia classes on their first refits. And these are a Gelato, Maranglace, and another Gelato. All right, let's get into it. Once again, their ships actually came in from behind us and not from where they said we spotted the smoke signals. And here comes that destroyer. It's right on top of us almost. I'm not worried about their heavy cruiser or light cruiser. It's the damn destroyer I'm worried about. You guys, go aggressive with your torpedoes. A little bit of smoke. Everybody focus on her. I want that destroyer gone. I think she'll be handled. Well, that's a... No, it's definitely the destroyer. She's got smoke. It's not a torpedo boat. Torpedo boats don't have smoke. There it is, Winchester. Perugia, focus on her. Got some mutually assured destruction going on back there. Take that girl down. torpedo boat? It's got to be. Yep. Let's see if we can't force the Portuguese out of this fight. I am surprised they are here, because I have the Straits of Gibraltar mined. They don't have any ports this side. So how they're not damaged from my mines? Unless the light cruiser all the way back there is. How the hell those hit you, Ostro? Let's get you out of there. Can't believe a pair of torpedoes from the heavy cruiser hit. And that looks like it might hit one of my destroyers. Extensive fires, goodbye. Let's take care of this torpedo boat, please. She's coming in to launch on us. She's got a good amount of range on her torpedoes. Holy crap. Hard port, please. There it is. Blank. We're heading in the direction of that light cruiser. Hopefully we can find it. It's to the south, but I don't think we're going to find her. Needs to throw up some smoke again so we can spot that. I'm not saying end battle, so she might still be trying to make a run at our transports, but I'm doubtful. Not saying to the north. I hate relying on the smoke signals. I gotta get radio direction finding on these ships. I'll bring her back in if I ever find her. Alright, that light cruiser retreated out of the battle. We got the end battle button basically almost as soon as I stopped recording. So, managed to keep everybody alive this time. Lost 57 crew members to their 772. We only got 3,100 points out of that fight. So the Cornwall, $66 million heavy cruiser, so she was old. $9 million light cruiser. Oof, wish I still saw prices like that. Winchester is worth the most at $34 million, almost $35 million destroyer. Figure we'd have got a lot more points for her out of that. It is what it is. We still got 2 more convoy defenses coming up. Another one of our last 2 convoy defenses here. Just outside of La Spezia, with the heavy cruiser Tagliamento going against the heavy cruiser Theseus. Tagliamento is first of her class in the Tagliamentos, and the Theseus is an Australia class heavy cruiser. We have not seen these yet. 2 single 10.1 inch guns, 22 5-inch guns, 4 4.8s, 10 1. Damn! 6 underwater torpedo tubes. We got the 4 dual 11-inch guns, 18 5-inch guns. Oh, and I forgot. I gave her deck torpedo tubes plus underwater torpedo tubes. I put a lot of torpedoes on this class of heavy cruiser. So her class is supposed to have a displacement of 14,585. She's a little overweight, but not much. And this ship actually has, the Tagliamento literally has no flaws on her. That's a first. I have no flaws listed. Ooh, let's see how this fight goes. Not the best weather for a duel of heavy cruisers, but we started engaging them at about 10 kilometers due to the fog in the area. Armored cruiser hull. Okay. And we're basically working with an old Dreadnought hull, so she's basically Tagliamento's basically a pocket battleship. And we're getting hits off the bat, but nothing penning. We have a regular crew on here. What do they have? I think they have a trained crew. Tagliamento's already been in 1 battle. Fully broadside, please. Get all our guns to bear. And she's entering our torpedo range, so our deck torp should be firing soon. Yep, they're aiming. turrets now have a 40% aim. That turret did not have a shot, really? Ooh, good hit. Drop down to full speed, get some better aim. There goes the wing mounts. Don't like my new light cruisers. I originally liked them until I fought with it, but I'm liking this heavy cruiser. It's closing the distance. She wants to launch a torp at us. Yep, it already came out. But she fired before I dropped my speed, so those are going well past our bow. What a good hit there. Don't have all my turrets to bear yet. It's gonna be a 5-degree right. Starboard. Or somebody yells at me for saying right. Ooh, one of the torps actually hit. I'm amazed. Our single underwater tube. There we go. Now all my turrets are to bear. Rudder. There she goes. That is the easiest British heavy cruiser to sink so far. Otherwise, they've been complete bastards. Worth 5,600 points. $188 million heavy cruiser. Mine is $244 million, almost $245 million. All right, final mission for this turn. This video's only been 2 turns. This is a long turn. Had a lot of missions come up. So there's another convoy defense, and it's the battle cruiser Abruzzo, CL Arkham Knight 2, and the destroyer Mountain Glace. And 9 transports. We're defending against the heavy cruiser Powerful, which is the Good Hope class heavy cruiser, which has that single dual 10.6 up front, which has been very effective. Light cruiser Glasgow of the Diadem class, and the light cruiser Bologna of the Barracuda class. Well, under 8,000 ton light cruiser, so she's old. So I think we've, outside of what's down here, I think we've cleared out a good chunk of the British fleet in the Mediterranean. Let's see if we can keep that up. All right, we've actually engaged the enemy fleet at a range of 11 kilometers. They actually spotted us first, which I'm a little surprised about. Hopefully that won't last too long. Abruzzo's got a regular crew on her. She's had some fights, or one fight at least already. She did very well in it. Hopefully we can keep that up. And fired, that's a good hit. These 13 inches are Mark II, so they should get the range and accuracy pretty quickly. I'm already jumping up in accuracy. We're only moving at 21 knots of her almost 30 knots of speed because I brought the Arkham Knight 2 in on division with her. I thought about leaving her behind as a screen because of her speed. I'm like, yeah, we should bring her because she does have a veteran crew. Those shots are way off. XCOM percentages. XCOM percentages. One of those shells looks like it's going to hit. Maybe. Yep, one did. Two did. Not much in way of damage, though. There's their light cruiser. She is running from the Marin Glace. That's what's throwing our aim off. Ensure we're not sailing directly into some torpedoes over there. Is our destroyer actually doing its job correctly? I reload on these 13s. 52 seconds, not bad. For a regular crew, it's pretty damn quick. Firing in both directions. Look at that beautiful spread. That should hit something. That might hit the arc. Let's break you off. Rizzo. Alright, you're moving that flank. You should miss that one. 12,000 point hit from that torpedo. Nice. That's division, you back up. How are you still afloat? Did you shift your means onto the glass? Yeah, you did. Damn it. Finish off the Bologna. Not worried about the Glasgow. She's a very, very light cruiser. just ate a torpedo, too. Hard starboard. Speed. No, you're gonna eat those. I should rudder up the flank. Oh well. Speed back up, get in line. Finisher, not yet. Glasgow just ate another torpedo, but still somehow afloat. Here goes to Bologna. Let's finish off the Glasgow, please. A lot of damage to the Arkham. Let's break you off. There she goes. But Arkham, you are done for this fight. Turn off your weapons. Get everybody on damage control. See, as soon as I turn off my weapons, all this crew should run over to damage control. It doesn't do that, though. That's something they gotta implement. And this heavy cruiser is named Powerful. We gotta sink that, just to prove otherwise. Next salvo should land pretty well. There's speed. She can make 30 knots too. What the hell is with these speedy heavy cruisers the British are making? Shots are way off. There's a good hit. Another one. You good hits there. Here we go. Keep taking on water. There we go. Keep sinking. It looks like Arkham Knight got her flood under control. Good. Your torpedoes reloaded? They are. Alright, let's run you in. Try and get a little ahead of her before we drop our torp, see if we can't get her midships or in the bow. That should finish her off. Well, your 7's not firing. I'm not in the way of your shots. You can fire. This should give her some bow shots here. Oh wait, I thought we were reloaded. Oh, damn, we're not. Crap. I thought we were reloaded. And Rizzo, you can start firing again. We're out of the way. Are we not firing? Here we go. And none of that hit. Thought that salvo would have finished her. She's flooding, keep flooding, keep flooding. 14%. Torps off, you're not ready to fire yet. There she goes. Finally. All right. Took down the Powerful and 2 CLs, the Bologna and the Glasgow. We took medium damage on the Arkham Knight 2. Lost 129 crew to the 1,860 crew. And we got 11,160 victory points out of that. Very good. All right, this has been one long turn. But I have finally started my refits. Whatever's not in repair is being refit right now. And I've also laid down the keels of all the replacement ships that I need to build, which aren't too many. Not as many as the British, but we do have to replace some ships. My fleet is not as big as theirs. Still do have some of them out in the Mediterranean. We got 3 heavies and 2 lights there. 4 lights and 8 destroyers there. Another heavy and 1 CL here, but looks like they're going to be heading into the Aegean. That's fine by me. So my fleets aren't where they really should be right now, but as long as they're in port, getting repaired and getting ready to fight again, I'm happy with that. I'm still trying to figure out how the Portuguese ship made it past Gibraltar without taking any mine damage. I mean, look at the size of that minefield. I mean, Gibraltar, the straits are covered. They should have not made it in without damage. Britain still has a lot of ships left. Still have 73 ships left, 7 battleships, 6 heavy battle cruisers, 14 heavies, 22 lights, 20 destroyers, and 4 submarines. They are the first nation with submarines. Well, these are going to be coastal defense submarines, so I'm not expecting to see them in the Med. And they're building another 40 ships and repairing 6. So their Navy Powers rating still at 100%. With mine and repair and refit, we're down to 52% with 85,000 tons in the water right now. 10 are refitting, 14 are repairing, and I have 5 under construction. But I'm hoping we've done enough damage where they accept the peace deal. I want a peace deal with them, and I probably should have asked the Japanese. They'll probably say no, but we do have a land invasion going on here, which they're not going to succeed at. But we do have a 140,000 point war score with them, so I'm hoping that's enough to grab at least one more of their African provinces if they take the peace deal. But I do believe this is a good place to end this episode. So this has been going on way long enough. I know this is going to be a few hours long now. So at least one of the fights was at least 40-minute clip there. So once again, if you're a new viewer, return viewer, not yet subscribed, please think about that subscribe button. If you do, remember to hit that bell icon so the next video comes out. Follow along the series and enjoying it. Don't forget to drop an AP shell into that like button, HE shell into that comment section, get the algorithm going in our favor. And I will see you all at the next episode. Stay grumpy.